So here we have the Adidas Taekwondo, and this is in the cloud white colorway. And these were originally released in 1988, and they were originally called SM2. And these were made for the Seoul Olympics, and for mainly sort of martial arts activities, hence why they're called Taekwondo. And they were reintroduced for lifestyle wear in 2024. So with the details, it comes in a cloud white, core black and gum colorway, so you can sort of see that on here. Hopefully I don't need to explain too much. You can see the outsole being this gum color as well. And I also like the fact that it's got like a polyurethane midsole, feels very sort of firm to the touch, and even when you sort of press down it's quite sort of hard, but there isn't much of a midsole really. Kind of similar to, I suppose, the Puma Speedcat. And it also has the gum outsole like I mentioned earlier. And also got a nice sort of leather upper, which I think Adidas do well with their leather. I think it's sort of quite sort of nice quality as well. Good enough for the price point that you're paying. And the original price of these are £90, but I picked these up for £38. With the comfort and sizing, obviously, like I said, the outsole there isn't much of it, but it does feel very firm on foot. And the insole is this sort of leather lining. I suppose it's nicer than what you normally get, which provides pretty much more of the comfort, which is fine. And it works well on foot in my opinion. It's still going to be on the firm side, but nothing too harsh. I think with these you can probably go true to size, but if you've got like a wide foot like me, I recommend going up half size. With these ones, I feel like if you didn't, you'd probably get a bit of tension point around here and the upper sort of midfoot area. And I think no wear in time. These are obviously sort of laceless. I think for me, because it's got sort of this rubber in there, it means that it expands outwards. So I didn't have any issues really. It kind of keeps you sort of quite locked in, and I feel like they don't really need any wear in time. And it's got good grip in my opinion as well. You can sort of see that here. It's almost mimicking, I suppose, a herringbone traction type situation. Obviously they're not going to last for ages, but I think they work fine from how I've worn them, and because they sit sort of low to the ground, so you don't get any sort of instability either. So with the look and style, I do like the classics Adidas colorway on this, similar to other I suppose slimline Adidas silhouettes, and it's a good sort of spring summer type piece of footwear as well. Again, looks a bit like a football shoe, but obviously made for martial arts. And it's a good casual, sort of smart casual type piece of footwear. I think you can wear these smart. I've seen, plenty of people wearing these in a sort of smart environment as well. And I also like the fact that I mentioned earlier, they're slip-on. You do get a lace version as well if you don't like the slip-on. I kind of like the way the slip-on one looks. It's quite sort of sleek, in my opinion. So with the final thoughts, I do like the fact they're kind of lightweight. The heaviness is probably just from the midsole itself, but other than that, they feel really lightweight on foot. And I like that low ground feel as well, so I was surprised. I think they would work well sort of during the summertime. And I like the fact that they slip on. So like I said, most people might not like the way this is designed, but I think it looks pretty cool and quite sort of unique. With the cons, I think obviously you're going to say the comfort. If you're wearing them for a long period of time, because these are on the firm side, you might experience issues. So with the ratings, I'm going to give the look and style a 4. I think it's quite a cool looking piece of footwear. I won't say it's like majorly impressive, but it does the job for what it's intended. And the comfort, I'm going to go with a 3. Very much sort of average stuff really, nothing special going on here. But I wouldn't say it's horrible, but it's just just a sort of note that is nothing special. And the quality, I'm going to go 4. I think the leather material on this is nice, the construction's nice, and I like the ankle area being made with this leather. Kind of reminds me of a Samba, and obviously the inside as well being this sort of leather insole material, which is really nice, quite sort of premium. And the pricing, I'm going to go with a 5. I think they've done well with the pricing, especially the price that I paid, like £38. I can't go wrong with that. They normally price at 90 and seem to be sort of quite popular at the moment. And that's why overall, I think for me, I'm going to give these a 4. I think Adidas do a good job with their slimline silhouettes, and this is no different. And I think they all sort of work really, really well.